Any e-commerce store owner knows just how important the online ads are for the business. Sure, it may not be easy to set them up, but all the time and effort you invest will return in form of sales. Still not sure where to advertise? No problem, we're here to help. In this video, we'll have a look at two biggest advertising platforms at the moment, Google and Facebook. We will compare them based on a number of parameters such as price, targeting options, and potential returns, to make sure that you choose the platform that works best for your business. Let's begin. Google Ads can be shown across a wide variety of placements that, if combined, can let you cover up to 90% of all internet users. They can be divided into two large groups: Google Search, which includes sponsored search results and shopping unit, and Google Display Network, which is essentially ad placement on a variety of websites including Gmail, YouTube, and mobile apps. Facebook has integrated placements across many popular products such as Facebook itself, desktop version and the mobile app, Instagram mobile app, Messenger, Marketplace, Audience Network, which is very similar to Google Display Network but focuses specifically on mobile apps. Rumor has it, soon we will also see WhatsApp ads, which is another exciting opportunity. Both platforms can reach your potential customers on desktop computers, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. YouTube ads can also appear on TV sets. So if you're going for a wider reach, opt for Google. Depending on the placements and formats you go for, Google Ads can feature text only, text plus extension. These can have a link to location, call button, dynamically included price, and even a lead form. Image or animation, product, this includes the clickable product image, product name, and price. Video, including native videos right from your YouTube channel, and rich media, playable demos, and other forms of interactive content. Facebook is a more visually oriented platform, so there are no text-only options. It has single image, image carousel, a scrollable collection of images that helps you tell a story. Slideshow, this is the closest you get to the video without actually making the video. Video itself, stories, and IGTV. Essentially, those two are videos, but they have a number of peculiarities and are more natively included into a stream of similar videos. Instant Experience is a mini landing page for a store right inside the Facebook app that can feature text, images, and lead forms. Both platforms deal with text, images, and videos. Videos for Google Ads are usually displayed on bigger screens, so you may want to put more effort into video production. Facebook ads work well with short videos that can be made with the help of built-in toolkit. Since Facebook has a more flexible video making toolset and instant experience that is fairly easy to set up with no coding skills, the point for the available media options definitely goes to Facebook. Both platforms allow you to target based on more or less similar parameters: demographics like gender, age, and location, hobbies and interests, life events like birthdays on Facebook or marriage on Google. Email addresses. On both platforms you can upload lists of your customers' emails. With Google, this feature can only be used upon reaching certain ad spend level. Similarity to customer list, and previous engagement with your online store, also known as retargeting on Facebook or remarketing on Google. Google allows you to target people at the right time, that is, when they're so interested in the purchase that they're actually searching for the item, doing a price check, or comparing two offers. Facebook allows for significantly more detailed demographics, hobbies, and interests targeting, as people are more inclined to share more personal info on the social media. Facebook also knows a bit more about user shopping habits and can set priorities to show ads to people who are more likely to buy something. As far as targeting options go, each platform is good for its purposes, so it's a tie. Go for Facebook if your product can be easily explained with one picture, that is, your potential customer will understand what the product is and how it can be used. Your product is brand new, so no one knows about it and there is a low chance someone will intentionally be searching for it. Your product has vivid, eye-catching, high-quality product images. Your product has many product options such as color, size, material, and design, which are hard to search for. Go for Google if your product cannot be explained with one picture, so it takes more information and possibly an instruction to understand its value. Your product is something that you know many people are searching for online, and your product images have lower resolution. Both platforms do their best to make their ad cabinets as user-friendly as possible. However, having over 100 features inevitably leads to certain complications. To learn how to launch an ad that will actually work, you will need to spend at least a day on research, half a day on proper tracking system setup, and at least a day to come up with proper ad creatives. You will need to spend even more time to test and actually get your ads to bring you a decent return, especially if you're creating and optimizing the ads without professional help. To save time, you can either hire an ad expert or get an app like RetargetApp that will do all the work for you. Google ads normally take up to 24 hours to review. However, if you go for smart shopping ads, that is a Google campaign that requires the creation of a product catalog, you will need to wait for additional 7 days to get the catalog reviewed and approved. Once set up, Facebook ads are reviewed within 24 hours, and if everything is set up well, they go live immediately after that. Both platforms have developed free courses for those who want to master their ad tools. Be sure to check out Google Skillshop and Facebook Blueprint for more information. Both take up time to learn, so here we once again have a tie. Google and Facebook have many shared views on what should never appear in online ads. Neither will let you create ads for tobacco and related products, recreational drugs, weapons or explosives, counterfeit goods, medical-grade face masks, shady financial services, threats, harassment, violence, and adult content, unless your ads are about contraception. Both platforms restrict the ads for alcohol to match the local government's requirements. Google has a separate list of restrictions on ads for kids. This includes prohibition to promote certain video games and even crude jokes to anyone under 13. Facebook products cannot be used by anyone under the age of 13, but their advertising policies still warn specifically against targeting minors on the ads. It is also worth noting that both platforms also review the destination of your ad. If the website your ad leads to is not functional, contains malware, lacks quality content, or cannot be easily closed, you're in trouble. Now, we know you most likely won't try to sell anything we listed above. However, even in this case, your ad may get disapproved. Even naming your product a grenade-shaped mug or assault rifle t-shirt will be enough for you not to pass the automatic review. In this case, you can fix the issue and request a manual review of your ad. In my personal opinion, Facebook has a more streamlined ad appeal procedure and therefore gets a point here. Estimated ad management time is rather subjective, as the time you normally dedicate to ad management depends on your motivation, experience, business goals, and the time you have available. When you get started, you normally spend around 1 hour a day to review the ad insights available inside your ad cabinet. You click through various reports, make conclusions based on analytics, and optimize your ads based on these conclusions. Ad management apps like RetargetApp make it easier to review ad results and make changes to ads if necessary. With RetargetApp, you won't need more than 5 minutes a day to manage successful ads on both Facebook and Google. Facebook ads take longer to set up, but are fairly easy to manage. Google ads, on the contrary, take a lot of effort when it comes to ad management and optimization. Of course, the actual time you spend on ads on a daily basis will heavily depend on your experience, your marketing needs, and the season you're running ads in. This is why, in terms of ad management time, it's a tie. Both platforms essentially charge you for a number of actions of your potential customer. Depending on your ad settings, you can pay for clicks on the ad, product views in your store after the customer interacted with your ad, adds to cart, or purchases. The cost of the action, as well as the overall ad efficiency, depends on how relevant your products are, how well your potential customer interacts with them, and how much competition you've got. Google and Facebook work based on the principles of ad auction. This means that a few ads compete to appear in each advertising spot, and the best, most relevant ad wins. Recommended advertising budgets are very store-specific, so you will need to do proper planning and some experimenting here. General guideline here would be to stay reasonable. You need to think how many products you would like to sell via ads and check if the average cost per action for your industry for Google and Facebook ads is acceptable for your business model. Since Google ads are shown to people with higher purchase intent, Google gets a point here. This doesn't mean, however, that Facebook ads will turn out to be more expensive or less efficient for your business. You will need to experiment with both. Let's tally up the results. Looks like it's a tie. Each platform got 5 points. What this means is that you shouldn't be choosing between Facebook and Google. You should use the best of both worlds, so to say. Develop an advertising strategy that lets you acquire new store visitors on Google and then educate and re-engage them on Facebook. Is your target audience young? Reach them on both Instagram and YouTube. Don't be afraid to experiment, and what's even more necessary, don't let the success of your business be limited by one ad platform. If you feel overwhelmed with the ad management and need time for other important business-related tasks, trust your ads to the experts at RetargetApp. RetargetApp will create and manage fully automated ads on Facebook and Google that will help you sell more. Try it today and enjoy a 14-day free trial. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe. Be sure to check out RetargetApp blog for this and many other interesting articles. More content is coming soon.